A lot of fighting game sequels start fresh with their rosters. Sometimes beloved characters don't even make it in. So today, me, joined by Insert Coin, are going to be going over characters that could quite possibly be cut for Dragon Ball FighterZ 2.
Hey man, what's up? Thank you for having me back on the channel.
Let's just get into it. First of all, my first person on the list that I have is Base Goku.
Wow, really? Behind the scenes you were talking about me going straight for the guns.
Yeah, listen man, I understand this character kind of popular, but let's just go back to the past for a second and think about how many people were absolutely upset we were getting base forms of characters within this game. And not only that, I'm gonna shift into the future a little bit if this is where they would like to go. But let's talk about kind of how, if we want transformations, how these characters could easily be replaced.
Yeah, I mean, especially with the Dragon Ball Ultra mod out there that shows that like it can be done in an interesting way. I don't think it's too far-fetched.
It was tough putting this character on the list. I mean, if you don't mind me just listing my second one, because obviously this is where we're going, but it's Base Vegeta as well. Same thing.
Oh man, those are two. Look, all right, sure, people didn't necessarily want them in the first place, but those are two beloved characters, man.
Yeah, you're not
They're
wrong.
gonna have to really do something with the moveset in order to make sure that people who enjoyed those characters still get, you know, some form of that character.
Yeah, and I now want to hear what you got. You might as well just go ahead and list your first two.
So my first one's gonna be Master Roshi. It's a character that, once again, like a lot of people, it was pretty controversial. Some people didn't really want him, and other people felt he earned his spot in the roster. But regardless, nobody plays the character.
I don't think you're wrong at all. I truly don't. This is a character that I understand he's very beloved by the masses. This character is a character that has stood the test of time from Dragon Ball to now. And for some reason, everybody wanted him. But now that he's out, I think he's just too complicated for a lot of people. So either they would have to completely fix him, or, you know, he gotta go.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he scares a lot of people away as far as his mechanics are concerned. My next up one, the one that you harped on me for behind the scenes, is Tien. This guy, look, he's not even relevant at all in the anime or the manga. People, like, does he even have a fan base anymore?
Oh, man, it hurts. It hurts. It's funny because I do love Tien, man. I just don't see them replacing anybody with the Z Fighters. I just think the Z Fighters are kind of set in stone. No matter what form they come in, I just feel like they're always there.
If they do keep him, they gotta give him more style to his moves. They have to. Especially after all the DLC characters that came throughout the lifespan of Dragon Ball FighterZ. He's definitely an older version, an older iteration of Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna be happy.
I agree. He's pretty basic. But it's time. I'm gonna have to break your heart with this one, and I know he's on your list too. I can feel it, but
yeah, I already know what's coming.
Yeah, Nappa has to go, man. I'm sorry. He's not popular enough, and if we're being honest, I would have to replace him with the one and only Raditz. I think a lot more people would want Raditz than Nappa, and that's just the way it is, man. I'm sorry.
You know what sucks? As a Nappa main, I have to agree with you. Like 100%, like you said, he's on my list. It hurts, it sucks to have him there, but we all know he's gone.
Yeah,
The only reason he would stay is because he's a major villain in one of the first sagas that we always have to play through. The only difference is, in Dragon Ball FighterZ, the story doesn't really go down that path anyway, so there's not really any use for him.
Yeah, that's a big fact.
So my next up one, and this one's a bit weird, all right? It's less of a get rid of this character and more of a scrap what he is now and replace him with a different version, and that is Adult Gohan.
Oh,
I think,
man.
is he on your list too?
No, well, he's one of the ones I just erased, actually. And I know exactly where you're going with this, but I'm gonna let you finish.
Alright, so I think the whole entire level up mechanic is a little bit too much for the character. You don't really get to unlock his full potential. Scrapping the Ultimate Gohan and instead replacing it with the Dragon Ball superhero version of himself, whatever we see in that film would probably be the best bet for the character.
There you go. Yep. And I knew exactly what you were going to say, because that's why I had him on my list. The reason I took him off was because we know he's going to be in that movie, and regardless, he's still adult Gohan technically.
Yeah.
But this next one, it's going to shock you.
What's that?
Majin Android 21.
What? No.
Now hear me out, man. Hear me out. So, if we're going based off of what Dragon Ball FighterZ is, Dragon Ball FighterZ came out, we got this brand new character, Android 21. I'm just kind of trying to follow in that same footsteps. Maybe we get a brand new character for Dragon Ball FighterZ 2 as well, designed by Akira Toriyama, because we know Akira Toriyama loves Android 21, which is one of the bigger reasons why I believe, and you as well, she's going to be in this next movie. But I think if they are going to follow in their footsteps at all, they would make a brand new character, and we would possibly get or keep Android 21, the DLC that came out, as one of those base roster characters for FighterZ 2. That's my idea.
You know, if also consider that they also do the transformations like you talked about for one of your earlier options on the list. They could just lump base form 21 and Majin 21 into one.
Yeah, I agree with that as well. But yeah, that's the one I knew would shock the world right there. I'm not backing down from it, but yeah, that's who I got.
That one definitely caught me off guard. My next one, I don't think it's gonna catch anybody off guard. I don't think it's gonna surprise anybody, but it's cooler. And it's for very much the same reason as like Master Roshi. And not really so much because he's difficult, obviously, but more so because he doesn't really get a lot of love, and people don't really play him despite the fact that how dope Cooler is. Like, Cooler's a sick character.
Yeah.
But for some reason, nobody plays him.
Yeah. I mean, I even had a time period where I played him and was thinking about taking him serious, but he just doesn't quite have something. He was actually on my list as well, so I mean,
I'm just chopping away at your list.
Yeah, man. I don't blame you for taking him off at all. I want to go with one more shocker before we move on to your video, and that is none other than GT Goku.
Oh wow, he was on my list as well.
Nice. And I think the reason is because Super Saiyan 4.
Yep.
Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta would be coming to FighterZ 2. There's no doubt in my mind. And GT Goku would probably have to die for that to happen. Anyways, guys, that is 5 characters from me and 5 characters from Insert Coin on who could possibly be cut for Dragon Ball FighterZ 2. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. You got anything to say, man?
What 5 characters would you guys cut in the comment section? That's what I want to know.
Ah, yeah, see, that's gonna be a hard one. I look forward to looking at you guys' comments. Check out the next video and also check out Insert Coin's channel. That's all we got for you. Peace out.